What's up, y'all? Today on Breakpoint, we're going to show you how to make pumpkin cheesecake. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Welcome back. As I said a second ago, we're making pumpkin cheesecake today. So a very important note that you guys want to get, you want to get pumpkin puree. You don't want to get pumpkin pie filling because it's got a lot of preservatives and artificial flavors that you don't want in your cheesecake because it's not going to be that good. And then also we have our cheesecake crust, and you will be able to see how to do this and how to make it step by step if you click the link in the description. But we're going to get into it. We have 32 ounces of cream cheese. This is room temperature. We took it out about 4 to 5 hours before we started cooking it. And if you need to speed up the process, put it on top of your oven. If it's on, perfect. But don't make sure it doesn't melt too much. But definitely keep an eye on it. We're going to put this in our stand mixer just like that. Scrape it all off there. And the reason you want it room temperature is because it'll be a lot easier to mix and you won't have as many lumps in this cheesecake filling as opposed to when it is cold. So we got our other ingredients. We got a cup of sugar, we got some eggs and sour cream, and our vanilla extract. All the measurements will be posted right here and in the description below if you guys want to copy it, print it off, write it down, whatever. So we're going to go ahead and get this started, and we're going to mix this on a slow stir. And while this is stirring, you want to push down the sides because the sides will definitely get all clogged up with cream cheese. Okay, so if you need to turn it off, go ahead and do that. If your spoon gets stuck, like mine just did, push it out of the mixer and just keep going. It's a pretty simple process. But when this is stirring, we're going to add in the sugar just like that. Doing a little at a time, about a quarter of a cup at a time. That way you don't get it everywhere. And so I just poured in half of it. I'm going to push it down again. Make sure all the sides are getting down. The cream cheese is all getting mixed. Same thing with the sugar. You want to mix it very, very thoroughly. Make sure everything's nice and incorporated. Okay? So we're going to turn this back on again. Pour in the rest of our sugar. Right now ours is on about level 2. You don't really want to speed rush this because it'll be overbeaten and your cheesecake's going to have a lot of holes in it. So definitely don't want that. You want a nice solid foundation. And it's already looking creamy because it's room temperature. I'm going to turn that off for just a sec so I can scrape the sides. That way all the sugar is nice and incorporated. Boom, boom. Okay, we're going to turn this bad boy back on again in a second. And once it's nice and smooth, we'll show you on the camera in just a sec. We're going to add our sour cream. If you want to come in and take a look at this. See how it's nice and smooth. Turn that back on. You see how it's not all lumpy either? We're not overbeating it. We're not over mixing it. It's going to be nice and silky, just exactly how you want cream cheese or cheesecake to be. So once that's all incorporated, we're going to add our eggs in, slowly but surely. You can do it while it's mixing. I'm going to turn it up just a tad. That way the egg gets nice and happy with it. Adding the egg in about one at a time. So far we got our sour cream, got our egg, got our cream cheese, and I got the sugar in there. But we're not going to be done quite yet, okay? So I'm going to turn this off real quick. I'm going to push down the sides as I've been showing y'all. Push down the sides like so. And we're going to add about 1.5 cups of pumpkin puree, or the whole can. It's about 15 ounces, okay? But first, what you need to do, this is optional. You don't have to do this. You grab it about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, or just a pinch of it. You don't really need a lot. Done. Okay. Throw that in there. And now we're going to throw our pumpkin puree right on top. And I know it smells delicious, guys, but don't try it. You could try it before you put the egg in, but having the egg in there, it's raw egg. I would heavily advise against it. Okay. Throw that in there. We're going to throw it on for a little mix. While that's going, I'm going to find some place to put this. We're going to add about a capful of vanilla extract. Just throw it in there just like that. And it already smells good. The pumpkin and the vanilla, you can't really beat that smell. This already looks good too. Just how it's going to turn out. I'm excited the way it's looking already. And while you're doing this, we have our oven preheated to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And you see how I'm pushing down all the sides, making sure everything is nice and incorporated. Scrape the bottom of it too. You can lower this. Get the bottom of it, guys. You don't want any chunks, okay? See how some of these chunks are coming up? We're going to get rid of those. Eliminate that before we put it into our crust, okay? So we're going to stir this for a couple more minutes and we'll be right back. We've been stirring that for about an additional 5, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. Didn't really time it. Wasn't too long. Like I said, you don't want to over mix this because you'll get too much air in your cheesecake. You don't want that. Okay, so now this is all nice and happy. You can see how it's creamy, but it's not super runny, right? So all we're gonna do, we're gonna pour this right into our crust. Okay, just like that. Ooh, we might have a little too much batter, but that's okay. Can always save it for the next round of cheesecake that we make. I think that'll be good. All right, so now I'm going to show y'all a little trick for this. In case your pan leaks, I'm going to set this up for you, but we'll be right back. All right, y'all. So all you do, in case your pan leaks, you can throw this right on top of the oven rack. That's up to you if you trust it. But for an easy cleanup, all you do is grab a cookie sheet, put some foil on it, and then carefully, so it doesn't spill over, put it right on top of the foil. Just like that. That way, in case it does leak out, throw it away. You don't even have to clean the pan. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and toss this in the oven for about 30 minutes. We'll come back and check on it, but it'll be a little longer than that. And the time, everything, all of the instructions will be down in the description, and I'll put it right over here on the side for y'all. But we'll be right back. All right, folks. So it's been about 75 minutes, hour, 15 minutes. We just took it out. You should start to see some golden brown spots on the top. But when you take it out, it should jiggle like that just a little bit, but it'll be solid to the touch on the top. Okay? But now what you want to do, you want to let it cool to room temperature. You don't want to do it super fast. So if you have the house cold like we do, the best place to put it would probably be on top of the oven. And you can even cover it with a bowl just until it cools down, like I said, to room temperature. So roughly 70 degrees if you want to be accurate. And then after it's done, we're going to pop it in the fridge for about 6 hours. It's best to do it the night before, and then you can have it during the day tomorrow. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And then we'll be back. after it's done cooling down to room temperature. We're throwing it in the fridge. That's all we're doing. And we'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day, and we went ahead and plated it up for you. Look at that. That looks so beautiful. All we did was give us a side of ice cream, put some whipped cream, sprinkle some cinnamon, pumpkin spice, or even nutmeg if you got it, and call it good. But we want to give a special shout out to Colin. Thank you so much for requesting this. And shout out to Jalen again at OCE for giving us these shirts. Guys, support your local people. His link will be in the description down below. OCE on his Instagram. Definitely will hook you up with any shirt that you need. But now it's time for the best part of the video. We're going to go in for the taste test. I feel like it's Thanksgiving. This is so good. With whipped cream, it's good. With ice cream, vanilla ice cream. We also will have a link for that for you in the description to our homemade ice cream. It's so delicious. It's rich. But we hope you guys try this. Let us know in the comments how yours turned out. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and click the bell if you want to be notified for whenever we post. Don't forget to comment and let us know what else you want to see. Just go ahead and give us a request and we'll see if we can cook it for you. We'll see you next time.